We're going to solve this problem in this order. We can't mix up the steps. First, do you see the parentheses? We always start with the smallest parentheses. Can you tell me the number inside the parentheses? That's right. Next, we're going to work on the bigger brackets. Now, to see what comes next, let's bring everything else down just the way it is. Do you see any multiplication or division? Yes, you found 2. Multiplication and division are on the same level, so we solve them from left to right. Addition and subtraction are also on the same level, so now we solve from left to right. So what's the final answer? That's right. Great job. Look at that. If you stay focused, you can work through anything. Leave it the way it is. Don't touch it. It needs to stay where it was so that child can feel comfortable. Can you leave it there, please? Something that feels small to you can feel really big to someone else, and something you think is important might feel small to another person. Even things that don't bother you at all can be really hard for someone else. If Christopher were my son, someone this smart and bright, I'd be so happy. I'd be truly grateful if my own son grew up this well. And hearing that Emily looks like me, I'm honestly honored. That makes me really happy. Thank you again for the muffin you gave me that day. It's more than a 30-minute drive home, and I'm often hungry by then. Thanks to you, I was able to drive home safely. Thank you so much for giving me a snack that day. You're not focused right now. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Who's making that noise? If I hear that sound one more time, there will be no snack. If it happens one more time, you won't be able to use your Chromebook all next week. Neo Springs, what is that? Could you say it one more time or tell me how to spell it? I'll look it up online and show you a picture. Just a moment. Oh, now I know. Thank you for telling me. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't told me. I'll definitely check it out at the store. I think I should pick one up. Thank you for the guide. Thank you for the tip. I'll definitely try it your way. You need to be extra careful on rainy days. The floor can be slippery, so you'd better watch out. If you got here early, wait until the others finish cleaning up. Wait until the coach calls your name. It's not your turn yet. Stay right there until the bell rings again. Lie flat on the floor quietly. No talking. Get down from the chair. You could fall and get hurt. That's dangerous. When you're going through a crowded, narrow space, don't push people. Say, "Excuse me." And just because there's no space, you may not touch or move someone else's belongings without permission. That happens a lot. My own son does that at home too, so I understand exactly what you mean. I'm sorry if I startled you. You must have been really surprised. It must have been hard. I'm sorry it feels like my child caused you trouble. I'm truly sorry that my child disrupted the class. I'll try to give him more reminders and help him stay quieter. We're working on it at home too, but it doesn't always go the way I hope. It may be a type of repetitive behavior. We keep reminding him that it can be a problem, and we're trying to reduce it. We're also trying to redirect his attention to something more positive. If you have any better ideas, please let me know. He really loves playing the drums and truly enjoys it. He has a lesson once a week, and he asks every day if today is drum day. He really looks forward to that class. I am a bit concerned that it might disrupt school, though. Do you think it's okay for him to keep learning drums, or would it be better for him to stop? Having a daughter was always my dream, but that dream didn't come true. If I were guaranteed that my next child would be a daughter, I might try again. But if it's uncertain, I don't want to take the risk. 2 sons are more than enough for us. At home, both of my kids are like baby wild animals. Sometimes I feel more like a zookeeper than a parent. When I get home, another job starts. I have a second job, housework. When I get home, 3 men are all looking at me, asking for food. And there are always so many things to take care of at home. To get ready for the next day, I have to get a lot done once I'm home. Yes, my goal is to divide the housework more evenly with my husband and kids. I only started working recently, and before that I was a stay-at-home mom for a long time, so I handled most of it. I should have talked it through with my husband before I started working, but I think I missed that step. Housework doesn't really show when you do it, but it really shows when you don't. Having time to myself is extremely important to me. At our house, I don't really have my own space or time. I sometimes get a little time after everyone falls asleep, but I'm usually too tired and end up sleeping too. Me time is really precious to me. Thank you so much for sending your child to our school. Every time we meet, your child greets me so sweetly with a warm smile or a hug, and it makes all my tiredness melt away. Your child is incredibly smart. They can do many things independently and are very curious about new things. They're always willing to help their friends first. You've raised them so well. Please write your name here first and tell me how to pronounce it. I'll write it in Korean for you. I originally planned to write all the students' names, but because they come from so many different cultures, pronunciation was really hard. After checking names with the homeroom teachers for 2 classes, I realized this wasn't going to work, so I chose Plan B, writing names for students who visit the booth on the day of the event. I'm the only person at the school who speaks Korean. But that's okay. I had plenty of time to prepare. I didn't prepare anything big. It wasn't a big deal. My son also attends this campus. He's a first grader. Don't tease me. I really thought it was real. That was mean. I really want to go to Korea. All of my family lives there. It's already been 2 years since I last saw them. Thanks to technology, we video chat often, but I really miss seeing them in person and sharing meals together. Seoul comes alive even more at night. People finish work, go out together, have company dinners, and sing and dance at karaoke. I used to really enjoy drinking, but after getting married, I stopped completely. At work, we used to drink together, go hiking, and do many activities. Now that I'm a mom, I can't even imagine that life. This comes straight from my heart. I always learn so much from you. I truly mean it. It's not a lie. Even when there are challenges with one's own child, it's rare to see someone handle things so wisely. You are truly amazing, and your patience is incredible. I hope my children grow up as well as yours. I'm sure there were things I missed. I'm trying hard, but my English isn't improving as quickly as I'd like. It doesn't improve as fast as children's English. I feel like I hit my limit every day. If there's something I didn't understand, I'll double check so I don't make the same mistake again. Please understand if I ask questions often. And if I miss something, I appreciate your patience. I look forward to learning more from you. I'd love to talk more, but I have to leave now. My next class is in another room. I need to move to a different classroom. Let's talk again next time. I'm sorry I couldn't help you, but you can ask the math teacher directly, so please do. Having questions is a really good thing. Learning starts with curiosity. What's the topic? What's happening in the part we just read? Who seems to be the main character? Where and when is the story taking place? What problem is happening? How was it solved? Okay, let's review what we learned last class. Do you remember where you saw it? Can you tell me exactly where it is? Then you lead the way and I'll follow. I'll open the door. What did I say? You may not go into other classrooms. Don't push other friends. Keep some space so you don't bump into anyone. You shouldn't hurt others. Are you hurt? Where does it hurt? Show me. Shall we go to the nurse's office? They bumped into another student. They say their head hurts. They fell off the chair. It was during PE, and they tripped and fell. It looks like there's a small scratch on the arm. Could you put some antiseptic on it? It's not broken, right? Could you take a look? Could we get an ice pack? Yes, Korean women are very interested in skincare and fashion. They're also very aware of how others see them. But I'm honestly not interested at all. Comfort and practicality matter most to me. Maybe that's why my skin isn't that great. I wish I knew more about this and could give you advice, but I'm sorry I can't. That's unfortunate. But one thing I do know is that sheet masks are very good for giving skin the nutrients it needs. I've even seen people who use one every day. Some recommend using one daily. Yes, it can get expensive, so I can't do that either. I usually use them once or twice a week. That's my one small luxury. I enjoy jogging about 3 times a week for about 30 minutes each time. Every time I run, I can feel my muscles pumping. Sometimes I'm slower than when I walk, but when I walk, I don't feel that muscle pump. After exercising, I sweat a lot, and washing it all off in the shower feels so rewarding. My husband and kids don't join me because it's too hard for them, so when I run, it's truly my alone time. I think a lot and reflect on my day.